Alright, we are back. We're recording. Yeah, let's see what our orders are today, people. Oh, Noria, I did it again. I didn't mean to, but I couldn't stop it. I know I need to take it easier. I know I need to balance everything better, but it's so hard. Do you have a potion or something? Anything that could help? I'm so overwhelmed. Best regards, Mel. Alright, a shield, blue, and that one, okay? Yo, Noria. I want to fix my relationship with my crew. I think I'm ready to take responsibility for my actions the other day instead of beating myself up over them. Maybe an oil or something that could help? Thanks, Jonas. Hurt. Blue. Okay. Hey, Noria, I want to figure out how to talk I want to figure out how to talk to the Fibbly Nibblies, but they're too strong. I know I need to figure out how to change things between us, but I need to know where to find the answers. Do you have an oil for that? Shield. A pretty color and... Okay. Oh. Oh. Oh, whoa. Big discounts? Yeah, talk about perfect timing. You know, honestly, I'll be honest. I was literally just looking this up on the Steam discussions to see how I can earn more money, but it doesn't look like I need to. I don't think I'll be able to afford Jamina's antiques otherwise, and there are some items I'm thinking of crafting. I'm not entirely sure. I'm still figuring them out, but I'll make sure to tell you when I know. You wonder why Jamina put everything on sale? Maybe she's sick of having her inventory lying around, but we should definitely go check out the sale. Okay, cool. Let's do it now. I'm excited. Oh, did you get my letter? Does that mean you're here to buy my antique? I sure hope it is. I'm thinking of doing a bit of a rebranding after the festival. It's something like Jamina's Common Goods. Nothing exciting sold here. Not that I'm glad you've been a loyal customer during your stay, but I need more than one customer to keep this shop open. That's enough of me. Enjoy the low prices. Alright, I do need a locket. An elegant hourglass. Can I buy everything? A journal, okay. Fuck it, let's do it. I don't know what, I mean, why wouldn't I not? I don't know. Shopping spree, and let's just buy one of them. I hope I get money. I don't know. Fuck it. Do I need more? Wait, how many sachets am I buying? What? Okay. Okay, we're good. We can leave. Alright. Ooh, every time I start playing, I get sleepy, y'all. I get sleepy. I won't be able to play a lot in the morning. Maybe a little bit in the morning, but not as much as I want to. I downloaded Fallout New Vegas, I believe that's what it's called. I've never played a Fallout game in my life. I just haven't. Okay. Well, I don't know if these are ready. Oh, they were. It was ready. Okay. Oh, I need to take these contacts out too. I hate when my contacts start getting dry as hell, boy. Yeah, that's a little extra. And then come over here. I could not tend to a garden. Like, we already have, like, all these damn plants in our house. And I'm just not with it, y'all. I'm not with it. I'm not with the shit. Alright, home. Okay. How will I know when to... Wait, is this something we don't know? I don't fucking know. Mel. Okay. Oh. Okay, the shield. Oh, rosemary. I think this is it. Alright, the pea flower and then hollyhock. And she wants a potion. What's the potion again? Yeah, okay. Keep crafting. Orders. Nisha. Alright, so she also wants a shield, so it's gonna involve rosemary, uranium, and aluminum. She wants the oil, and what's for oil? Yeah, that pretty bottle. Y'all see me clicking this? Okay, whatever. Bean. Okay, see it. So obviously we'll get a rose. Pea flower. And then the hollyhock. Once for oils, the same bottle, okay. Oh. Okay. So we're finished with all this bullshit. Alright, go back to the village. Go to Jonas. You see Jonas and Caesar at the festival grounds and walk over to them. Hey, Noria. You got that spell I asked for? Let me see. Yep, right here. What one did he want? What one did he want? Ah! Yeah, forgive oil. He and Jonas with forgive oil. You could tell his feeling apprehensive about it. You look worried. You worried it's gonna backfire? No, actually, I'm just afraid it won't work at all. And then my crew doesn't forgive me. Or even worse, what if they forgive me but I lose my temper again and it means using the spell is pointless? Yeesh, if Jonas is this worried about the spell, it really won't work. We'll just need to shrug, aren't most things pointless? Nothing will work with that attitude. So, we need to figure out something else. Don't we? Am I doomed? You can tell the massive freakout meltdown is imminent. But you really don't want to try anything that could make it worse. Think, Noria, think. Huh, what was that, Caesar? Is something wrong? Caesar rolls over on his back. I think he wants pets. He definitely wants pets. Jonas starts giving Caesar belly scratches. Yeah, who's a good boy? Caesar looks up at you. I think he wants you to pet him too. Pretend. Why would we why would we pretend we don't know the Caesar? What if instead let's give him belly scratches. He's so soft and floofy. You and Jonas keep petting Caesar. He seems very, very happy. You realize you feel very, very happy too. You look at Jonas. He also seems very, very happy. Could it be that Caesar sends both of your stress levels rising? Caesar stands up and does a big shake. I guess he had his fill. I'm feeling more relaxed now. Yeah, me too. Are you ready to give that forgive oil a shot? I still don't feel ready, but to be honest, obviously I love petting Caesar, but I feel like I need something I can do to just, I don't know, prepare my brain for this stuff. Does that make sense? It totally does. Hang on, let me think. You notice your mind feels clear after petting Caesar. Maybe the dog is some sort of familiar. Anyway, Jonas needs something to prepare his mind to use magic, but it sounds like he needs something to break his negative thought patterns. You know, he asked you for magical words before. Maybe words are exactly what he needs. Hey Jonas, have you ever heard of affirmations? I feel like I've heard Mel mention those before. She probably has. They're a pretty common tool for witches. Witches use to give themselves a quick boost. Are they magical? They're more of a focusing tool, I would say. I find them pretty helpful, and they're simple if you want to try them out. Nothing weird will happen. Nope. And we'll start out with only using a few, so you don't get overwhelmed. Alright then, how do we do these affirmations? First, we need to identify what exactly is making you feel anxious. Let's start with maybe 3 key things. One is definitely that I'm not working hard enough to overcome my anger. Second one would be, well, I'm just a bother to other people like Mel and Jonas and my crew. Third, if I try to talk to people about how I feel, they'll think I'm weak. Are those good? Yup. Let's start with communication. You're afraid that if you tell people how you're feeling, they'll look down on you? Yeah, like, I'd be a terrible leader, or like I can't handle anything in general. It catches people off guard that I get overwhelmed and need time to cool down. I like being around people, but sometimes it can be a bit much. But I also know that the only way for people to know that is for me to tell them. I like to believe people are more understanding than I sometimes want to give credit, but there's always that fear, you know? I guess if I tell them and they still don't listen, then maybe it's just not my problem anymore, though. I don't know. Let's try an affirmation saying your wants and needs are valid. You're right that some people will respect that, but others won't. But that doesn't change the validity of your... I don't know what that said. I'm so sorry. How about we go with something like, my wants and needs are the keys to my success. I am worthy of being heard. Listening is a form of love. My needs are valid. Communication is a strength. Yep, my needs are valid. Communication is a strength. Jonas seems taken aback by his own words. You have a good feeling about this affirmation. Yeah, I like that. Next, let's do your relationship with friends and family. You're afraid you're too much for people, as if you need too much help. That, and I guess that they constantly have to be worrying about me. Not that it's a bad thing to think about other people at all, but, I mean, more like they have to manage me. I don't want them to feel that way. Does it make you feel that way when you try to tell them how you're feeling? Not usually. I mean, there have been people in the past, but they were also kind of mean. I feel like you need to believe that other people care about you. And that they're listening to you isn't managing you, but... Wait, but listening to you isn't managing you, but showing that they care about you. Yeah, maybe. So how about, I recognize my worth, my life is full of love. People admire and respect me, I'm worth it. I am loved and valued by my friends. I am loved and valued by my friends and family. Wow, saying that out loud feels weird, even though I know it's true. You just need to practice it until it doesn't feel weird. Yeah, you're right. And lastly, working to overcome your anger. Okay. So working to overcome your anger, but it's not just anger, right? No, anger is usually the result when everything gets to be too much. I mean, I'm working on that, at least I have in the past, but I feel like it's not enough, but you are working on it. Yeah, of course. So how about we come with an affirmation about making progress instead? Help you focus on the working part of it and make progress. Mel always says progress isn't linear. Maybe she's right. So how about, my efforts are worthy. I can envision my success. Every day presents a new chance for growth. I'm overcoming my challenges steadily each day. I am overcoming my challenges steadily each day. It's for growth. Yeah. I'm overcoming my challenges steadily each day. I really am, aren't I? Yep, see? Just saying it out helps, doesn't it? Affirmations are intense. Great, we got 3 affirmations. Let's go over them one more time. I'm overcoming my challenges steadily each day. Now the second one, I am loved and valued by my friends and family. And lastly, my needs are valid. Communication is a strength. I feel like I can already feel my mindset changing just by saying the 3 affirmations today. Just imagine how they'll make you feel with even more practice. When you feel ready, go ahead and use the forgive oil too if you think you still need the extra push. Thanks a lot, Noria. You know, Mel is always burning candles and stuff when she does her thinking stuff. I wonder if she'll let me borrow one. I'm practicing. But maybe I should just focus on these affirmations first. Candles. What? Is it a bad idea for something? No, not at all. It just got me thinking, but it's nothing. Well, I should get going. Of course, make sure to let them know how affirmations go. Will do. A candle. Pretty sure the shop has an old candle holder. I could probably put something together for Jonas using that. Was it Nisha? You approach the art studio and you hear what you think Nisha pacing back and forth. If you're not going to let me work, I don't know what to do. You must be fighting with the Fibbly Nibblies again. Try to get in there. You walk into the studio. Noria, I'm at my wit's end. Do you have that spell I asked for? Let me see. Here it is. Divination. Boundary potion. Oh. Divination oil. Perfect divination oil. This should let me talk with them, right? Not entirely. Also, I wouldn't recommend trying that again after our last attempt. You do have a close relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies, but that relationship is too strained to confront them directly without an experienced witch. And what's the point of this oil? I feel like I'm almost there with figuring out this community mural project. Is there any way to figure out what to do without talking directly to the Fibbly Nibblies? Is there a way? Is there? Fumigate them, ignore them until they crumble. I should just yell at them or fumigate them. Ignore them. No, it should be something you have experience in doing. You don't want Fibbly Nibblies to destroy the studio again. Maybe you could figure out what to do, but not at the studio. Safely away from the spiteful spirits. You did sense Nisha's desire for the divination oil from her letter. Is there a form of divination you could do? That's it. Let's do a tarot reading and see what the cards say. Is that something you can actually do? Of all the forms of divination, it is one I'm most familiar with, yes. Of course, I'm still learning, but there aren't consequences with tarot readings. Well, at least nothing like spirits wrecking your art studio. Let's try it then. Where do we get a tarot deck, though? I have one at my place. We could do it there. Yeah, that's probably the best. Who knows what the Fibbly Nibblers would try if we did it here. Let's get going then. You and you should make your way to your home. You and you should make your way to your home. Wow, I haven't been here in ages. It still looks the same as I remember. Yeah, I didn't bother to change anything considering I'm not here for that long. Well, that in, I kind of like the place already. Keep my deck on my altar. Let's do the reading there. You and Nisha stand over the altar. First, let's apply the soil. Okay. And then let me shuffle the cards, cleanse them of their old energy. Do I physically have to do that? Yeah, you take the card in your hand and shuffle them a few times. So, how does this work? First, we need to decide what spread we want. I think a 4-card spread might be best. As I said, I'm still learning, so I'd like to avoid the more complex ones if that's alright. As long as I get answers, I think of it more as guidance than answers. Let's just get started. You draw 4 cards. Yo, I'm tired as fuck. The first card will tell us the problem we're facing. The second card is the obstacle. The third card is a recommendation action to take. And lastly, the fourth card shows the outcome. Sounds straightforward enough. Well, we'll see if that remains true once we flip the cards. Let's see what the first card is. The Magician. Wow, these cards are beautiful. Did you draw them yourself? No, actually, my gran made this deck for me. Our family's custom is that the head witch gives the tarot deck to their apprentices once they start training. I feel like I could learn a thing or two from your gran. She's an excellent artist. Anyway, what does this card mean? This is the Magician, depicted by a plant called I don't know what the fuck that said. This card symbolizes skill, focused energy, and manifestations. So we're reading this card for a tricky situation. The card is probably telling us there's a lack of these things. I have skills. I don't think the card necessarily means your artistic skill in this case. Remember, we're asking what to do about the Fibbly Nibblies. I think in this case the card is saying that maybe you and your energies are out of sync. Somehow you aren't communicating effectively, so you can't harness each other's energy. What do you think? I guess it's figuring out how to communicate with them, but we tried that and it didn't work. I wouldn't say that our best attempt though, so the card is telling us there's something more to do there. Maybe we should go ahead and turn the next card. The Devil. So our obstacle is the Devil. Now this one makes perfect sense. Hang on, this card might not mean what you think it does, but it does mean that there is some sort of chaos going on in your life, perhaps some manipulation and confusion. And I remember when my gran talked to me about this card and why she chose the sundew to represent it. And I was like, it's carnivorous, duh. And she said, yes, that's part of it. But when people first started collecting sundews, they thought they were the most darling plants. And then they discovered they were carnivorous. Someone exclaimed that the sundews were then vegetable wickedness. And then my gran thought that was hysterical. When you're dealing with the devil, sometimes you need to just laugh at the absurdities of things. Sometimes by not embracing the chaos, you cause more friction. I've been trying to cut them out of my life more recently, but more so than I did when I was younger. Even then, it's not likely they didn't cause trouble. I liked the Fibbly Nibblies, but it was exhausting being the weird girl in class. I just wanted to fit in. Did you ever think you were weird? What? No, I always thought I was fine. It was just everyone else. I could be myself with the Fibbly Nibblies. Let's pull the next card. Temperance. So temperance represents the actions you can take. This is interesting. In a good or bad way. Well, it implies something in your life needs healing. And since this reading is regarding your Fibbly Nibblies and what you should do about them, might be that the two of you need to do some healing work, which is a step beyond communicating. I tried asking them what they wanted before. I feel like that wasn't the right approach. It might be more what you both want. Temperance usually means something along the lines of cooperation and finding harmony. The other curious thing is temperance is number 14, while the devil is 15. So if you can heal your relationship, you might find harmony in the chaos. But how do I heal my relationship with them? Can you think back to when things were better? I did used to play with them more as a kid. Have you tried that recently? No, I mean, I'm not a kid anymore. So maybe it's not playing with them like you were when you were a kid, but somehow still including them in your life. Maybe you're right. So what's the outcome? Ha! The outcome is the Empress. What's so funny about that? The Empress is a card of creativity, uncontrolled creativity at that. It's also a card of nurturing. The if there was a card to represent you, I think this would be it. The Empress, I think I could work with that. But what could it imply for me and the Fibbly Nibblies? So it sounds like you're able to find balance with the Fibbly Nibblies. You might become even more creative. What I thought was holding me back all my life might be my way forward. That's what the card seems to say. Of course, this is going to take some work on your end. Yeah, well, there's not much time either. Maybe this festival piece can be the start of something new with the Fibbly Nibblies. Yeah, maybe it could be. Wish there was some way for, for us to at least set up to work peacefully together. Devin always says you can sort out all your problems over a cup of tea. Tea, huh? That gives you an idea. If only life were that simple. I'm going to head back to the studio. Maybe I can start to refigure things out there. Sounds good. I'm glad the tarot readings seem to help. I've never done a reading for anyone else before. It was an exciting experience. Here's to both of us learning new things today. I'll get going though. Thanks again for your help, Noria. You know, Jamina has that old teapot at her store. I wonder if I could make something with that. Lisa might not realize it, but Devin is onto something. Alright, who the hell else do I need to go? I think it was Mel. Please let me find Mel neither sick nor tired. Please let me find Mel neither sick nor tired. You walk into Mel's office, but... Oh, where's Mel? Oh no, did she recover? Did she not recover? She's supposed to be here. Maybe she just stepped out. She is the one that needed it. Yeah, I'll just put it right here. Ah! And that's when you see her, Mel, crouched underneath her desk, muttering something to herself. I did it again. I woke up today and told myself I wouldn't do it, but I still did. Another Coven Paladin ritual? No, I said yes to everyone. I said I would handle everything. And now here I am overwhelmed again. I can't get sick. I need more sleep. The festival preparations won't go well if I don't stay well. Can you go back and just tell everyone no? No! Well, I guess I could. Delegation, that's right. I could delegate, or rather re-delegate, but I feel so worked up I can't even think about it. What would I even delegate? Where would I even start? Someday you'll find Mel in the same sane state again. Unfortunately, it might be too late to use this boundary spell. You won't want to use it before removing your boundaries. Oh no, I messed up your magic again. Girl, that's not what I meant. I just have to push through this thought. Push through this again, don't I? But I don't want you to help me with that. This is my responsibility alone. Oh geez, if you let Mel handle this alone, you know it won't end well. At the same time, using more magic will probably backfire like it did previously. What could help Mel? You don't know this. You don't know this one spell. Nap. Nap. No way. Mel would never agree to that. Besides, she probably couldn't even get to sleep in this state. But then what? Wait. Boundary spell. Maybe it's not too late. We can use it to help Mel re-delegate her task. But we need to get her into the state where she can think about re-delegating. Is everything alright? You're being quiet. And that's when it hits you. Mel, I have an idea. You do? Can we still use the spell? Not yet. But we're going to have to do the envisioning exercises. And then, when you feel ready, you can use the boundary spell. Envisioning? Is this some sort of mental exercise? Yep. We're going to do the envision how you wish things would be. So, like envisioning myself re-delegating tasks, I kind of wanted to go more general than that. Let's try envisioning your perfect day. We could try to form a day where re-delegating isn't an issue. Having a clear idea of what you want might make it easier to happen. And then the more focused intention will help the boundary spell too. I see. Alright, let's try it. Okay, let's get ourselves into a comfortable seated position. You and Mel take seats across from each other. Now let's take a quiet moment, relax your muscles, take a deep breath. You close your eyes, you feel your jaw drop. Then the tension in your forehead falls away. Your shoulders hang loosely with your hands on your laps. Your body both feels light yet grounded. Now Mel, we're going to walk through a day in your life, okay? Mel nods her head in agreement. In the morning, and you've just woken up, what do you do? Dean's probably already awake. I can smell coffee and some freshly baked scones coming from the kitchen. I get up, brush my teeth, get dressed, and sit with him at the table. We talk about what we're doing that day and say when we'll expect to get home. Dean heads out before me, and I clean up the kitchen before heading to the office. Wonderful. Now let's take another quiet moment. You focus on the sounds around you, the murmuring of conversations in the hallway, the chirping of the birds outside the window, the soft summer breeze. For a moment, the world is alive, and yet your mind is so quiet once again. Great. Now tell me about your walk to the office. It's a beautiful day outside. Most days in Florida are beautiful. Kids are playing by the lake. I can hear Jonas and his crews working hard at the festival grounds. I'm glad Jonas moved out here with us. It feels like he's finally found a place he fits in. I look over at your cottage. I'm so happy to see that your garden blooming. Finally things are feeling right again. Before I know it, I arrive at the town hall to start my day. Very good. Now let's once again relax your muscles. You unclench your jaw and let your shoulders fall. Tension in your forehead falls away. Your body both feels light yet grounded once again. Now for your work day, how do you imagine that going? This is supposed to be an ideal situation, right? Yep. Well, I walk into the town hall, and our secretary immediately greets me, and then I head up to the mayor's office, and of course she's already working. We have a quick morning meeting to discuss what needs to be done and the state of things. And a few people join us from various committees, and now, in an ideal setting, we all figure out the best way to approach the task at hand. The mayor's hands are already full, so I agree to be the one to come in if any problem should arise. Everyone walks out from our meeting with a clear list of what's going to get done and who's going to do it. I have my task, but I'm also available to help if needed. Throughout the day, I get asked a few questions and advice on things, but everyone can do their own work, and I trust that they can do this work on their own. Things aren't falling apart if I don't know what's happening all the time. Okay, now for the end of your day. But first, let's take another deep breath. Do them all. Take a deep breath. You can feel your breath deep in your lungs. As you exhale, you feel all the tension leaving your body. And the other day is simple. I stop by the mayor's office to let her know I'm heading out. Then I meet Gina at his cafe. He gives me whatever he's just baked and a cup of tea. Chit chat for a little, but he's still working, so I head home. While I wait for Gina, I sit on the couch and do some knitting. Then, once he's home, we have a simple dinner, talk a little more, and go to bed. Mel opens her eyes. Not a very exciting ideal day, is it? Seems a lot more relaxed than your days now. Well, that is partly due to the festival, but I do think things could stand to be a bit more calmer. I do believe I have a big part to play in that. There aren't many days left until the festival. Maybe for the rest of the day I'll make a clear path. Well, for the next few days. And tomorrow I'll present it to everyone. Perhaps at this point it's not worth getting nitpicky about small details. And I'll make sure to use the boundary spell. That way I'll be sure to delegate, instead of being a control freak. Do you think the envisioning helped? Yeah, I do. It's crazy how easy it is to forget to think and reflect sometimes. I wish I had something that could help give you time. Can I make something like that? I guess it's better late than never. I feel like I've taken up so much of your time, I should let you get going. I'm just glad I could help. I hope your planning goes well. Thanks. Can I make something for Mel that could give her more time? You know, Jamina's shop has that old hourglass. I wonder if I could put something together with that. Well, fortunately for us, we already bought it. What? You've got a shiny thing for me? Alright, take this treat. This really does have a lot of crystals. What is it this time? Ooh, a selenite. This crystal always reminds me of the moon. What a lovely shade of white. Definitely using this later. Thanks, Ramsey. Alright, and with that, that concludes our day. Y'all, thanks for listening. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Yeah.